your face. Hey guys, so I am here at Ireland. If you didn't see my previous vlog, you have to see it, like even before this, because it's really important. Look at Max. Yeah, so you should go look at that before you watch this one. It's very important because, like, why am I at Ireland? Well, today we are going to go to Avoca, like I explained in the previous vlog. And we're just basically going to chill around the house. This is gonna be a different Irish vlog. Usually our Irish vlogs are gonna be jammed, packed, and crazy and like, wow. But since this is my first Irish vlog and it's the first day, everyone's sleeping, except me, I'm not jet lagged. There's a time difference between America and Europe, and it's 6 hours ahead. So if it's 6 in America, it's 12 in Ireland. Cute. Mark Adam and Max and my granny just went to go to Centra, which is like this little shop at the end of the street, and I'm gonna give you a house tour, and then we're gonna go to Avoca and do whatever, see what happens, and then I'll have more Irish vlogs to come. Okay, you walk into the front door, and here's like the main area. It's usually pretty messy. Here we keep like all the keys and stuff, so, like on this little table, and there's yellow walls, which is pretty cute, and then these wood floors, and here's some suitcases, and then in here is a coat closet and a mirror. So this is kind of like the, I guess, the entry room, I guess. Here is the living room. Oh, sorry guys. Well, it's basically just a living room with a small TV and kitchen. There's little dining chairs here and a cute little window with a beautiful view, of course, because it's Ireland. And just like a pretty normal kitchen, and there's like, it's long, and then you turn to the dining room. There's chairs, and then when we were younger, we used to play with like all these like pencils and the scissors that cut paper. Like, you know those scissors that cut paper squiggly lined? Like, it would cut paper to look like that. So there's like a bunch of random toys in there, and then like a little sitting area. My mom's in here, but it is a parent's bedroom. There, you can see through it. Let me show you outside because I'm gonna be playing out here a lot. This is the outdoor. Here is a freezer and dryer, and there's a lot of slugs for some reason. Here, just like a bunch of grass. And then there's like a bunch of windows. This door goes into my mom's bedroom, but she is sleeping right now. And so is my dad, I think. And just a bunch of like nice flowers and slugs. And it's really refreshing on my feet. And here we like to get on this stump and stalk the neighbors. See? That's not weird at all. And then there's a little cottage here, so cute. And we keep like a bunch of just normal things you keep in a cottage. And then here's the trampoline, which is tiny, a tiny little trampoline compared to ours. So that's our outside. Okay, now we're heading back inside, and I'm gonna show you upstairs, which has all the bedrooms in it. Now, we just unpacked literally today, so the suitcases and trash everywhere. Usually it's gonna be really clean. I'll start down here. So there's a separate room for the toilet, and then there's a separate room to wash hands. So you have to like, if you're having a shower, you have to dry off and then walk all the way over to go to the bathroom and stuff. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Normal things, a heat dryer and my granny's stuff. Cabinets with towels and blah in there. This is the little boy's room, and it's always going to look like this. That's Max's bed, Mark Adam's bed. Closet space. Just a like cute little desk here to draw on. This used to be Lily's room. And then in there, back there is another storage closet. And get this. Okay, there's a window here. And what us Coles like to do is we like to be rebels and climb out of the window. Oh jeez, there's a spider up there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta do this quickly because there's a spider up there. You probably can't see it, but there's a spider up there. Okay, now I'm on the roof, I'm on this, and I can see everybody. and it's really pretty. And how they do is there's like a huge house in Ireland, and then they split it down the middle and put a wall. That's someone else's house, and that's someone else's roof. And yeah, isn't that so sick? Well, you can't walk on that because it's the roof and it's not very stable. Okay, here's the girls' room. It's not gonna be this messy. Like I said, unpacking and stuff. My granny, of course, bought us a bunch of Irish treats. We've snacked on those two so far. And then we have Mars bars and Toblerone. And then just books and some Euro. So we have like a little desk there. My bed here. Beautiful. I picked this because at nighttime I get really hot and I can be next to the window. This is where I did my intro and Max was there. Then I like to keep my phone on the windowsill and I leave all my stuff in the corner. And then there's Lily's bed. We made her have the small one because we're very nice sisters. And then there's Laura's bed, which is so messy. And so this is like a cupboard and there's no walls in between, but there's 3 doors. So we just split it up because there's little like separator things there. So these are my clothes. This line is all pants, and then these 2 lines are shirts, and I fold them up because I didn't have enough hangers because I had to swim with other girls. Oh, geez, that just fell. And then I have a few cardigans and rompers and jackets there. Okay, so there's that, and then down here, it's like a secret department. I have all of my shoes. And then in the second one, I had the rest of my lollipops, and Laura has her stuff there. So that was that room, or my room. And my dad, of course, has to work. I get off school, but my dad doesn't get off work. So he has a bed here if he needs naps, and I'm using his room or someone else's. And then he has his desk and some chest of drawers. And then Matthew, for some reason, always likes to sleep upstairs because he already sleeps upstairs now, currently back at house. So this is the attic, but Matthew likes to stay in it, so there's drawers here. I think he's asleep. That says Matthew, and there's sand windows. Okay. Basically, that's his room. I should not have done that. I'm afraid he's gonna wake up. I think 5 times in Ireland. So that's 2.5 weeks of Irish vlogs in Ireland. So you'll definitely get to see his room more. And that's the whole house. We have 2 bathrooms. One of them is the main. One of them is only my parents. So it's kind of crazy. So I just had like a mini photo shoot. I'll show you the pictures that I posted on Instagram. They're super cute. I know. So, we're off to a really rough start because it started pouring rain. So, Avoca is a place when you go outside and you eat and you play around in the grass and flowers, and it's gonna be wet. And we had our delays in the flight, and everything's just been very stressful. And I'm starting to get tired. I don't even know if we're gonna go to Avoca, but it's like a tradition to go the first day. Like we always go to Avoca when we get to Ireland. Margaret, I'm gonna take a nap.
And he's sleeping over.
Who?
4.
You are sleeping over? I'm gonna get ready. It is now 5. I took some nap. Like I kept waking up and going back to sleep. But it is 5 and we're gonna go to Avoca. But not that many people wanna go. So just me, Lily, my mom, the little boys, and Granny are going. Okay, this is my outfit. I have my black romper, my white infinity scarf, and then I have my hair kind of like a headband style, except it's glasses because it's super sunny. And then I have those shoes, my little booties. If you guys have ever been traveling and you had a lot of candy and then you like slept halfway as soon as you got to the destination, you would know how gross my mouth feels right now. It literally tastes like a bunch of poop in my mouth. So Max thinks that's funny. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth, and I really don't want to. Sorry about Laura in the background. She just woke up. I hate brushing my teeth. It's like one of the things that I hate for some reason. I just don't like doing it, but I have to because my mouth feels, it's basically like a little worse than morning breath. rental car. It's pretty nice. It's bigger than Granny's car at least. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this smell.
Got it on the other side now.
How big that tree is. We just arrived at Avoca Honduras. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm really excited. I haven't been here in a whole entire year. So basically, if you don't live in Ireland or you haven't been to Avoca, it's like this little coffee shop. You go in and we get scones and like a little mini smoothie in a box or like apple juice or something. My sock, I can feel like my sock came off my heel. This is Avoca. Sorry, I got the hiccups now. Wow. Oh, it smells so nice. Look at all this cute stuff. They sell the cutest things in the world. Oh, sorry about these hiccups. I have one of these soaps. It's like fig and grapefruit or something. Where's Mom? This is so cute. Bunch of pink flowers. Hello, Mom. Where is she? Oh, is that her? Oh, I forgot Granny was here. That's why she went to go greet Granny.
Okay, we need to go and get
Woo. I just want a plain scone. These are huge though. Hungry. This is, I have a plain scone and smoothie. So this is our table. Mama, Granny, me, Lily. There's a chair right there. It's very small. Max, Mark Adams is. Guys. No. There's a bunch of teacups hanging from this huge tree, and there's no roof. So there's my scone. I cut it open. I'm gonna spread it, and then my smoothie, and then I'm gonna eat it.
Is that yummy?
Heading our way outside. Just finished eating. Now I'm stuffed, of course. That was really filling. And it like rained for like 2 minutes, and now it's like bright and sunny. This is Avoca Hand Weavers. I want to take my shoes off and just like have a moment to run around and just like die a little, you know? Alright. She's taking really cool photos. I'm so cold right now. Oh, look, they have another I did it! I'm a miracle worker! I did it!
I know you don't.
Let go.
You're gonna fall.
Let go!
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
I think I'm just gonna hang here.
Yay! Good job. So I had a super fun time at Avoca. Okay. Oh, push. It says, well, I didn't know where they were, and I looked outside and they were there. Guys, you didn't tell me you were going out. Okay.
We gathered around.
Laura was asleep the whole time we were away. Avoca. Okay, just put my shoes away.
Yeah.
I did my nails and they're really cute. So I'm gonna end my vlog because I'm tired and I gotta go to sleep. Subscribe and become one of these angels. Thanks for watching. Bye.